Despite his meteoric rise to stardom, what sets Sheeran apart is his grounded approach to life. In the glitzy world of showbiz, where extravagance is often the norm, Sheeran chooses to live simply. He's amassed considerable wealth through his successful career, but doesn't splurge on luxury. Instead, he values frugality, a trait rarely seen among celebrities. He believes true wealth isn't about material possessions, but the richness of one's art. Sheeran's story is inspiring and unique. It's not just about his journey from obscurity to fame or his incredible success as a musician. It's also about his choice to remain humble and grounded in the face of fame and fortune. His life deserves to be studied, so stay with me. Let's explore how Ed Sheeran built wealth and fame while keeping cool. So, in the quiet town of Halifax, West Yorkshire, England, Ed Sheeran was born on the 17th of February, 1991, a star that would one day illuminate the world with his music. Born into a modest family, Sheeran's life was steeped in simplicity, a trait that would profoundly shape his worldview. When did it all start? Well, at the tender age of 11, Sheeran began to dabble in music. His fingers strummed the guitar strings, and his words began to weave stories. His songs are raw and unfiltered. His passion for music was palpable, his dedication unwavering. Yet the road to success was fraught with challenges. The world was not ready for him. He faced many challenges and rejections as he tried to pursue his dream. Ed moved to London when he was 16, hoping to find more opportunities and recognition. He played in hundreds of gigs, sometimes for free, sometimes for a few pounds. He slept on couches, on trains, on the streets. He was hungry, lonely, and broke, but he never gave up. He kept writing, singing, and playing his guitar. He used his struggles as inspiration for his songs, pouring his heart and soul into every word and melody. He learned from his experiences, and he grew as an artist and as a person. These early experiences shaped Sheeran's approach to money. He became the guy who looked at his bank account, saw millions, and said, "Nah, I'll stick with my old jeans and guitar." He's living proof that you can have all the money in the world and still enjoy a good bargain hunt. Also, from this beginning, Ed's life taught us the value of passion and resilience. That's all we need to succeed. And oh, this comment from one of our viewers. Love Ed, great guy with a heart of gold, and he does so much for so many different causes in life and doesn't look for anything in return. He is such an awesome person. Do you agree?
I think so.
Ed struggled, but how did he journey to stardom? How did he maintain his frugal lifestyle despite his growing fame? Hold on. Before we continue, welcome to Wealth Circle, your gateway to financial clarity. Dive into the secrets behind the wealthy, grasp money's dynamics, and take your first steps towards a rewarding side income. Kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to discover, learn, and prosper with us. Ed Sheeran has sold over 150 million records worldwide, won numerous awards, and performed at the 2012 Olympic Games closing ceremony. But how did he achieve such fame and fortune from a humble beginning? So when Sheeran began writing songs at age 11, he released his first EP, Orange Room EP, in 2005. He moved to London in 2008 to pursue his music career and played over 300 gigs in 1 year. He also released several independent EPs, including the No. 5 Collaborations project, which featured collaborations with various UK rap and grime artists. He gained attention from the media and the public and signed with Atlantic Records in January 2011. Sheeran released his debut album. Plus, in September 2011, which topped the UK Albums Chart and was certified 7 times platinum. It contained his first hit single, The A-Team, which was nominated for Song of the Year at the 2013 Grammy Awards.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste.
Please welcome the winner of Brit Songwriter of the Year award, Ed Sheeran.
He also won 2 Bright Awards for Best British Male Solo Artist and British Breakthrough Act in 2012. Despite his growing fame, Sheeran maintained a frugal lifestyle. He did not buy a house or a car until 2013 and preferred to sleep on his friends' couches while touring. He also donated much money to various charities such as War Child. He said that he wanted to keep his feet on the ground. Sheeran's second album, Multiply, was released in June 2014 and became the second best-selling album worldwide in 2015. It spawned several hit singles such as Sing, Don't, Thinking Out Loud, and Photograph. He also collaborated with artists such as Taylor Swift, One Direction, and Rudimental. He won 2 Grammy Awards for Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance for Thinking Out Loud in 2016.
And the winner is, and you know what? I told my daughter Aisha this song was a great song when I first heard it, and it has won tonight, Thinking Out Loud.
So Ed Sheeran handled the sudden influx of wealth and fame with grace and humility. He did not let fame change his personality or values and remained close to his family and friends. He also took breaks from social media and the spotlight to focus on his personal life and mental health. This shows how important being frugal is when faced with a sudden influx of wealth. Give us a like if you are in support of that. So Ed was having successful albums and singles, but how did he build wealth from that? Did he invest in other ventures? Ed Sheeran is one of the world's richest and most successful singers today. He has built his wealth from his successful albums, tours, and other ventures. Well, how did he achieve his financial success? What are his investment strategies? Ed Sheeran started his music career as an independent artist, but later signed with Atlantic Records in 2011 and released several successful albums. Ed's main source of income has been his touring. He has performed at sold-out concerts worldwide, including at the 2012 Olympic Games closing ceremony. His Divide Tour became the highest-grossing tour of all time in August 2019, grossing over $775 million between March 2017 and August 2019. He has also earned money from endorsement deals with brands such as Heinz, Lego, and Apple. Sheeran has also invested his wealth wisely, especially in real estate. He owns numerous multi-million-pound properties across the UK, including a country estate in Suffolk, a mansion in London, a farmhouse in Devon, and several flats in London. He has also bought properties for his family and friends. Ed reportedly spent over £57 million on property between 2012 and 2019. Sheeran has used his wealth to secure his future and maintain financial stability. He has set up a company called Ed Sheeran Limited, which manages his earnings and pays him a salary of £17.1 million a year. He also pays himself dividends from his company, which amounted to £29.4 million in 2019. Being frugal has helped him secure his future, but how does Ed resist the temptation of extravagance? Even though Ed Sheeran is famous and wealthy, he does not live like a typical celebrity, spending lavishly on cars, clothes, and parties. Instead, he resists the temptations of an extravagant celebrity lifestyle and lives frugally and modestly. In 2014, Sheeran admitted that he doesn't spend a lot of money and gives himself an allowance of $1,000 a month. He also said that he doesn't need much money to be happy. Well, Ed uses a student checking account that has a limit of $5,000.
Are you kidding me?
He prefers to sleep in cheap hotels while touring and mostly buys his clothes from online sales. Sheeran's frugal lifestyle is influenced by his past experiences, especially when he was homeless. When he moved to London in 2008 to pursue his music career, he struggled to find a place to stay and often slept on the streets or in subway stations. He also sometimes had to rely on food banks and charity shops to survive. These hardships taught him the value of money and the importance of living within one's means. His frugal habits have helped him stay grounded despite his fame. He does not let fame change his personality. He married his childhood friend Cherry Seaborn in 2021 and had 2 children with her. The thing is, Ed is not the only celebrity who's frugal. Despite being one of the wealthiest athletes in the world, LeBron James is also known for his frugality. His former teammate Dwayne Wade once called him the cheapest guy in the NBA. LeBron himself agreed, saying, "I'm not turning on data roaming. I'm not buying no apps. I still got Pandora with commercials." Ed Sheeran is a talented singer-songwriter and a generous philanthropist. He has donated millions of dollars to various charities and causes, both locally and globally. Well, Ed Sheeran is the man who has in his head, why make it rain at a club when you can make it rain on charities? His generosity sings a louder tune. He's the pop star who knows the real chart topper is giving back to society. Ed Sheeran has supported various charities and causes throughout his career. He has donated to One Campaign, a global movement that campaigns to end extreme poverty and preventable diseases, especially in Africa. Ed Sheeran joined the campaign in 2014 and visited Liberia in 2017 to raise awareness and funds for children affected by the Ebola crisis. Elton John AIDS Foundation, a leading charity that funds HIV prevention, treatment, and care programs worldwide. Ed Sheeran has performed at several events organized by the foundation, such as the Oscars viewing party and the White Tie and Tiara Ball. He has also donated items for auction, such as a signed guitar and a painting. Ed has also donated to Boys and Girls Clubs of America, a national organization providing after-school programs and services for needy children and teens. Ed Sheeran has donated tickets and backstage passes for his concerts to the organization and participated in their online campaigns. In addition to supporting existing charities, Ed Sheeran has also created his own foundation to help young musicians in Suffolk, where he grew up and learned to play music. The Ed Sheeran Suffolk Music Foundation, ESSMF, was launched in 2019 and aims to provide small but useful grants to musicians under 18 who live in Suffolk. The donations can be used for various purposes, such as buying an instrument, funding music studies, or paying for rehearsal space. Ed Sheeran uses his wealth for good causes because he believes that money is not the most essential thing in life. He said he wants to give back something to the people and places that helped him succeed. He also said that he feels more fulfilled when he helps others than when he buys material things. Taylor Swift is another musician known for her philanthropy. She once said, "You have to give back. It's important to take time out of each day to give back in whatever capacity you can." Ed Sheeran's story teaches us to follow our passion, work hard and smart, use social media and online platforms wisely, live frugally and modestly, invest wisely, avoid the pitfalls of fame. Stay close to our family and friends, take breaks for our mental health, donate generously, create our own foundation, and appreciate the simple things in life. He is an inspiration to many aspiring musicians and fans around the world. Another celebrity who has these qualities is Will Smith. Kindly check out our video on Will's AI investments to learn more about him.